You pretty much just pulled a cable from underneath. Yeah, there you go. Okay, good morning. We have a beautiful day today. We're doing a 70-foot, or I don't know, about 25 meters of a shallow dig. We're going to be coming across this retaining wall and then cutting into this property along the fence or through the garden there, and then up and over to here. This was the existing line, but it was just very sloppily ran through the fence. Like you can see here, we're removing it, and we're going to be putting a new standpipe maybe on this back wall, and we're going to be putting the new nib much lower, not at 8 feet high. So yeah, let's get it going. Okay, so the first step to do this shallow dig, we're gonna open up the ground right here in order to create our entry point. You can see there's already a conduit here, but that goes to the neighbor's house. So we're gonna dig down here, open it up, and then we're gonna start trenching right along the wall, just opening up the ground. It's all pretty loose dirt, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Ideally, I'd like to get a bit lower than this. With the nap placement is right there. Kind of a weird one altogether, but we'll see how it turns out. Just a little bit of an update. We have this hole dug down. We're about 12 inches deep here. Look how shallow this other one is. I'm going to try to come into the left of the nap right there. Dirt on the garbage bag, so easy to backfill. And we're just trenching up right here. Here's the other side. We're pulling the mulch and the rocks back so we can cut the landscaping felt, but it's actually just like plastic. And we're gonna come up to here and then continue on to the left back corner of the house right there. This garbage bag material is super thin. The rake was catching. It's much harder to work with than landscaping felt. Got the microduct under the retaining wall, or past it rather, and then under this fence that's a little rickety. But we kind of went under in between a couple roots right here. There's an existing one for that house, and we're going under a couple roots. I cut through a couple. Right here I had to cut through a couple, so we're gonna be up and under those. And I made the hole into the tub, stripped it back, and pretty deep right here, but so far looking good. Now I just got Buddy on the other side. He's trenching through the garden bed, and then we're gonna go through the grass. We got the microduct pulled over to this side. We have the drop in here. It's probably almost all the way to the end. It just started raining. Fun. And we're gonna continue the trench all the way over to where that spade is. But right now we're just trying to decipher where the irrigation lines are.
Started to dig and try to locate the water lines, which we inevitably hit. At this point, we began to cut through the lawn with my custom trenching spade. It weighs around 70 pounds and is made with a 1/4-inch steel plate. Since we already had the drop through, which can be tough to push after it is in the ground and backfilled, we buried the microduct through the garden. Now we are pushing the microduct into the opening we made earlier to a depth of about 9 inches, as well as placing the caution tape above. Now that we are at the wall, I can begin installing the elbow and standpipe as well as the nib.
We came across a couple issues that weren't anticipated. I knew the irrigation lines were here. I was digging gently, and I happened to do a hairline crack on this one right here. I think that one might have a crack as well. So water was flowing. I shut it off from the irrigation box there. These two were existing and crushed. Like, I did not do that damage for sure. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get some stuff to repair. I do have 2 1-inch couplers, but I need 2 more, and I want to get some primer for the PVC so we get a good seal. And then we're looking good though. Got the microduct in. We got everything sealed up. You could barely tell we were here. It's a very, very light seam, which will heal up pretty quick. We came all through here. This we still gotta level out a bit. But then we went through the fence right there. But overall, it's looking pretty good. Got this side, just gotta level it off. And I'm pretty happy. Minus that issue over there, but I'll get that fixed. It's not a big deal. And right now, he's just gonna push, and I'm gonna pull the rest of the drop through so I can finish coiling it.
Here you get to see a third-person view of me pulling the drop through, stripping it, and coiling it neatly inside the nib.
Time for a little trip to Home Depot. Get the stuff we need. Hopefully they have it. So we got what I need. Our zip ties, 1-inch to 1-inch couplers for the irrigation lines. I also picked up some 1 1/4-inch couplers for the gray conduit, as well as some PVC cement. I already have primer, and some 1-inch saddles for the conduit. I think that's everything I need. Okay, so we're back over at the house. We got the stuff that we need. We have primer, we have glue, and the couplers. So all I'm missing here is actually the files, because I got to file down this little groove in here so that I can put it in and then slide it over, glue, slide it back. That's my goal. I'm not going to fix these. I am going to fix both of these though, make sure that they're nice and good. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes.
I begin by prepping the area and pipes. Now that they are clean, I can cut away the cracked section to make room for the repair. Now, using my M18 Milwaukee vacuum, I suck up all the water that came out of the pipe. Once I dried the area enough, I cut away the second pipe. Squirt, squirt. Just need to clean dry and file down the pipes to ensure a good seal. Now that everything is prepped, I can begin to measure, cut, and test fit the repair. This being my first time doing this type of repair, it was a bit of trial and error. I have to file down the inside groove of the coupler as I stated earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough clearance to slide the coupler over. I had to open up more ground to allow the pipe to lift up. Just had to cut off about 3/8 of an inch to get that last bit of clearance, and then success. Now rinse and repeat on the other pipe and we should be good to go. beautiful.
Okay, so this is just a video, the final going across, everything remediated over, and we have fence there. Dealt with a couple issues with the irrigation, but we repaired 4 irrigation lines there, and somehow a leak appeared on this side, which we'll troubleshoot and figure out here with the homeowner. Great. You happy? Everything good? Yeah, sweet. Thank you.